Welcome to this AOD short education and awareness session. You're watching this because you're part of the emergency services community, and there's a new policy that we need to make sure everyone understands the implications of. A few things have changed now, so it's best that we're all on the same page. And just to make things simpler, AOD stands for alcohol and other drugs, but to save us the mouthful, we're going to use the acronym during this training. At DFES, we're all about ensuring the safety of the community when disaster strikes, and there's a number of different groups of people who help make that a reality. We'd like to introduce you to the four main stars of the show: Firefighter Francesca, Emergency Services Volunteer Vic, Workshop Wilma, and Corporate Carlos. So of course there's our career firefighters, who may be recruits, career firefighters or officers. They are represented by Firefighter Francesca, who's wearing a fairly funky outfit that you'd never see out there in the field. And you'll notice that Emergency Services Volunteer Vic has a similar kind of dress sense. Why? Because Vic is representing a whole range of different volunteers that range from bushfire services, volunteer fire and emergency services, volunteer fire and rescue services, volunteer marine rescue services, state emergency services, the Emergency Services Cadet Corps, and the Education and Heritage Volunteers. The two other important groups of people that keep DFES rolling are the workshop staff, who keep all our equipment running, thanks Wilma, and the corporate and academy training staff, thanks Carlos, who keep us up to date with policies, procedures, and all things administration. So let's get started. Did you know that one person presents at a Perth Emergency Department every 18 minutes for an alcohol-related injury, and that every 28 minutes one person is hospitalised for an alcohol-attributable condition every day of the year? Alcohol and drug usage becomes an occupational health and safety issue when the ability to exercise judgment, motor control, concentration and alertness is impaired whilst at work or on duty. This leads to an increased risk of injury or incidents. Because DFES is committed to providing a safe workplace, we need to make sure that the health and safety of DFES personnel, emergency services volunteers and members of the community is not compromised as a result of DFES personnel or volunteers being impaired by alcohol and other drugs. To make this happen, we need to make sure that everyone is on the same page, understanding the responsibilities of ourselves and our colleagues, so that whenever issues arising from AOD come up, whether they're big or small, they are sorted out equally and fairly, regardless of rank, position or job description. If we don't, people can get hurt, injured or killed. Everyone is at risk, including those in our community and our colleagues. We also risk damage to equipment or legal action if we're not providing a safe work environment. We're all working across different sites on different jobs, so it's important that we're all playing by the same rules, looking after ourselves and our communities and our colleagues, putting the community first, respecting and valuing each other and acting with integrity and honesty while striving to keep ourselves and others safe. The three main parts to this training are: what is AOD, what's changed with the new policy, and what happens when there's an issue.